Hello, Chiefs Kingdom. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you're excited for some Monday Night Football action. Today, we're diving deep into Week 9's big matchup, Kansas City Chiefs versus Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Our Chiefs are riding a perfect 7-0 record, but it won't be an easy task to keep that streak alive. The Buccaneers are hungry for a win after a tough losing streak. Let's explore the crucial details, so stick around because you won't want to miss this. First, let's address the challenge of injuries we're facing. Key wideouts like Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, and SKYY Moore are sidelined, along with our star running back Isaiah Pacheco. Plus, Juju Smith-Schuster has been out with a tendon injury. These absences have put a strain on our passing attack. But don't worry, there's hope. Say hello to our new offensive weapons. We've got DeAndre Hopkins, a standout receiver, joining the roster. Even though he's still learning the playbook, he's already proving to be a game changer. And let's not forget the return of Kareem Hunt, who's ready to storm the field against Tampa's shaky run defense. They're allowing over 130 rushing yards per game. Now, on to our opponents. The Buccaneers are in a tough spot, having lost top receivers Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. Baker Mayfield will be leading an inexperienced receiver group in potentially wet and windy conditions. Advantage Chiefs. And with Kansas City's defense being second best against the run, things could get tricky for Tampa's offense. Back to our own offense. Patrick Mahomes still has reliable targets, including Justin Watson, Mecole Hardman, Xavier Worthy, and of course, Travis Kelce. Facing a Buccaneers defense that's leaking more than ever, Mahomes might just be in for a big night. For those of you interested in betting, here's a prop to consider. Kansas City covering a -4.5 spread in the first half. Given Tampa's weakened offense and tough weather, our defense is expected to dominate from the start. Another hot bet. Kareem Hunt rushing for over 10 yards per quarter, given Tampa's porous defense. It's an appealing choice. If there's a game that could boost our confidence for a perfect season, it's this one. Facing the Buccaneers is a golden chance to solidify our status as top contenders. With the seasoned skills of Hopkins and the ground game power of Hunt, we're in for an exciting showdown, weather and all. So Chiefs Kingdom, what are your thoughts? Can we overcome these injuries and keep our undefeated streak? Will Hopkins dazzle us? And can Hunt break free? Drop your predictions in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated on our journey to the Super Bowl. Thanks for watching, and see you next time. Let's dive into the trade market and the current scenario. Even though the NFL trade deadline is a few weeks away, Coach Andy Reid has his eyes peeled on potential moves. Our rivals are making big trades like the Jets bringing back Davante Adams to reunite with Aaron Rodgers and the Bills snapping up Amari Cooper. So what about the Chiefs? Will we make a move to keep pace, or will we sit this one out? With a 5-0 record, we know the AFC is incredibly competitive. Any reinforcement could make a big difference as we head into the playoffs. Andy Reid recently made statements that have everyone buzzing. He talked about the challenges and benefits of integrating new wide receivers into our system, but also left the door open for potential additions. In a press conference, Reid mentioned how bringing back familiar faces like Juju Smith-Schuster and Mecole Hardman was easy since they already knew the system. When it comes to new names, though, he emphasized that while adaptation takes time, it's definitely doable. His words, "I'm not saying that new guys can't come in and help," have sparked speculation about a possible trade. Given our current offensive struggles and an impending deadline, now would be the perfect time to make a move. With injuries and some underwhelming performances, there's room for a new spark in our lineup. With stars like Davante Adams and Amari Cooper off the market, who could the Chiefs target? Two names are catching attention: Deontay Johnson from the Carolina Panthers and Christian Kirk from the Jacksonville Jaguars. Deontay Johnson is an appealing option, a precise and reliable route runner. He could be exactly what Mahomes needs, especially as defenses try to limit our deep plays. Considering the Panthers are rebuilding, a trade could make sense for both sides. Would the Chiefs be willing to make a move? Then there's Christian Kirk. With the Jaguars considering a rebuild after a tough start, Kirk might be on the trade block. He excels in short to intermediate routes, which could help Mahomes immensely in breaking through defensive schemes. His skills and experience could pay off immediately. Now, Chiefs Kingdom, let's discuss this together. Is it worth investing in a trade now? The AFC is more competitive than ever, and adding a strong wide receiver could elevate our offense. Imagine the duo of Mahomes and a new wideout complementing Kelce and Worthy could be game-changing. Trades come with risks, like adapting to new play systems and team dynamics, but with Reid's leadership and Mahomes' playmaking, the potential rewards are huge. So what do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Should we pursue Deontay Johnson or Christian Kirk, or focus on developing our current roster? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and share it with fellow fans. Let's keep supporting our team on their journey to another victorious season and a shot at the Super Bowl. Stay tuned, we might just see some trade market surprises soon. Thanks for watching, and go Chiefs! The 2024 season kicked off perfectly with the Chiefs winning our first two games, remaining undefeated. But what's going on with Travis Kelce, the beast we know and love? Looking purely at the stats, his start has been underwhelming. 4 receptions for 39 yards and no touchdowns in those games. In the win against the Bengals, he managed just 1 catch for 5 yards. That doesn't sound like the Travis Kelce we're used to, right? Before we jump to conclusions, let's hear from Kelce himself. In a recent episode of the New Heights podcast, which he does with his brother Jason Kelce, Travis opened up about this dip in production. His perspective might surprise you. He said, "I'm not going to sit here and get frustrated about it. This is football. I just want to play and have fun, focus on each play, and help my teammates." Kelce stopped worrying about personal stats years ago. He's focused on being there for the team, and for a player of his caliber, that's all we need to know. Let's reminisce about why we trust Kelce so much. From 2016 to 2022, he redefined what it means to be a tight end in the NFL. His streak of 7 seasons with over 1,000 receiving yards is unparalleled. Plus, with consistently over 83 receptions each season and double-digit touchdowns in 3 of those years, he set a standard few can match. Even when his streak ended last season, Kelce still delivered with 93 receptions, close to 1,000 yards, and 5 touchdowns. For most, those would be career numbers. Now, some might wonder if we're seeing the start of a decline at age 34. His last 6 games in the 2023 regular season didn't see him score a touchdown. But remember, it's the postseason where legends rise, and Kelce was outstanding with 32 receptions, 355 yards, and 3 touchdowns in last season's playoffs alone. The coming weeks could be pivotal for Kelce. With running back Isaiah Pacheco out due to injury, the Chiefs' offensive plan will need adjustments. Who better to step up than a reliable veteran like Kelce? I predict that starting next game against the Atlanta Falcons, we'll see Kelce more involved, reminding everyone why he's the best tight end in the game. So what do you think, Chiefs Kingdom? Is Kelce primed for a resurgence? Or are we witnessing the twilight of an incredible career? Personally, I believe he's got plenty left to give and will rise to the occasion. Share your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all things Chiefs. Thanks for tuning in. and see you next time as we follow our team in their quest for another Super Bowl.